Wow, beautiful day out here today. What a great day to be on the water. It's 27 degrees, it's getting onto winter, 17 overnight. Full moon this morning though, that's sort of always been hit and miss for fishing for me. And I think it's going to be one of those missed days today. However, I've got something in there which I'll show you some footage in a minute. But the plan was today to get some live bait. I think mackerel season's over, the water's a bit cold now. We might see a few stragglers, but we're targeting them seems a bit of a waste of time at the moment. So we went and grabbed the live bait out to the Fads. Fad had a few other boats on it, and it was a little bit quiet. There's fish there, but they were playing with us. They were actually grabbing the baits and spitting them out again. We could see them. Out with me today is Mark and Matt, both on their Sea-Doo Fish Pros. Mark managed to catch a fish, but the rest of us just had a few hookups and then lost the fish. We went to a deeper spot. I had a spot that I marked, which is known for Amberjack. I had plenty of live bait because the Tubby's got a very good live bait well, but the other guys had a little bit of dramas with theirs and their live bait died. But I managed to pick up an Amberjack, which I'll show you the footage in a second. But now we've come back in close, a little bit closer in a little bit shallower reefs. Not doing very well. It's very, very quiet. We're sort of hoping that it might just change a little bit as the tide gets a little bit lower, which it's heading that way at the moment. So stick around, we'll see how we go, and I'll show you the footage of the fishing so far. Bit slow for my liking.
Slow, isn't it? My live bait's dead full.
All of them?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
Another one. We'll just roll again. Just got that really close to the fan.
I had one, but it just killed my livey. Oh, they let it go.
Yeah, that's what happened with my first one.
Geez, they're a good size too. I'm not getting any bites at all. I don't know if I'm just wasting bait because they sort of grabbed the tail.
Yeah, that's what happened with me. I've killed like 5 of them, like they just grabbed the tail and pull it straight away.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go fish the bottom up at the AJ spot, hey? We'll go up to the AJ spot and see what we can get. There we go. Ah! There we go. Oh, I hope it's not a shark. Oh, it's good. Don't think it's a shark. Might be what we're after, the target.
Yeah.
The beat. The target species. Well, this might be an HA. Or a big snapper. It feels like it's got pretty big tail kicks. Oh shit, what's coming up under the boat here? Hopefully it's not a shark chasing her. Oh! Oh! AJ. Oh yeah. The AJ spot. Oh. Better check the length. Oh, well, she's legal. Yeah, nice 50 centimetre Amberjack. Sorry, it's actually 70. Sorry, the legal size is 50, that's a 70. So we shall keep it. Here we go, almost on the bottom. It takes ages at 83 metres.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. One of the biggest problems I ever have with reliability is VHF radios. But finally I got mine working again. Problems are generally just corrosion of power and aerial cables. Last time my aerial cable basically just snapped, came away from the plug, snapped off from the corrosion. Hey, come on fishies, I could see plenty of fish on the sounder here, come on. It's a nice yakka I've got down there now. Surely they're going to take it. Plenty of fish on the bottom. Have a look at that. Plenty of fish. Why aren't they biting? Is that mark on? I just heard. Oh, that's alright. Looks like it might even be legal. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
What's the sizes for them?
Yeah, it's legal. They don't have to be 30. This is definitely better. So what I'm looking for is fish off the bottom, in like a school off the bottom of a decent size, and I think I found a school now. So I'm just gonna drop my jig over. I tried jig. I've tried live bait, and I haven't been touching the live bait. So, well, since the first time I caught one earlier today, I haven't had a decent hookup on the live bait, so I've given up. So a jig, this is a 90 gram jig. I'm in 84 meters of water. It's a long way. So I'm trying to keep the ski over the top of the jig. I think we're on the bottom. Yeah. So I might just put a bit of vigorous action in it and just, well, medium action. She's not happening. It's not a lot of flow. I'm wondering whether that's... There we go. Yep. Not very big though. Very small. Oh, pull it over this side. We'll see what they are. Feels a bit snapperish. Oh no, still there. Little snapper, little baby snapper. That's what's on the sound, a lot of snapper. Way too small, buddy, so you're going back. Looks in pretty good health too. It's really weird being out here and seeing very little run in the current. Normally we get about a 2 knot current out here, and we're lucky to have a 1 knot today. The tide turned a little bit before, so I'm not sure what's going on. It was a full moon last night, and sometimes when we have a full moon we actually get quite high current, so go figure. So how's this spot? Tell me about it.
Pretty quiet. No run, no fun, they say.
Yeah. So this is where you normally catch the fish too, isn't it?
Yep.
Nobody's getting anything. We're pretty well becalmed.
Yep.
Well, folks, I think that's about it for us. It's just a beautiful day, but there's no run on the water at all. We can drop, in 50 metres and not have our lines go out. Just no run at all. I think that's the reason why we're not catching any fish. We're just really not getting anything today. I was very lucky to get that amberjack early. So, look, we're going to head back. It's such a beautiful day, though. I think it's going to be a beautiful ride back on the nice smooth water, and I'll try to catch some of the highlights on the way. Thanks for coming back to the channel. See you next time, hopefully with some better fishing. You has a halo. Nights are losing all the taste. Let me go.